Hello and welcome to this special episode of Let's Play The Secret World. We are going to do the Christmas conspiracy, and I have Nero with me today. And my gods, what are you wearing and what have you done with yourself? Is that blood
I
on
was
your
not doing
hands?
it myself. I've done bad things to others.
Oh, it's not yours. See, that's why you
Uh,
should have chosen Templar like I did. I mean, a red coat will always stay red, no matter if you get blood on it. As you can see,
yes.
I'm actually playing on a different character than usual. This is my main character, Gerb Camp, and he is with the Templars. He's actually a paladin of the Templars, and that's why he's wearing this bright red coat as well.
You should probably get something like a more paladin-y sword for you.
Yeah, well, this is currently quality level 10 sword, and I've also got quality level 10 guns, so
Well, it could be better for your looks.
it can always be better. There are kits with which you can change over looks from other weapons over to these, so I might look into that. But
Indeed, mine is actually monocloned.
up till now it's just functionality over looks. But yeah,
So,
let's grab the
are we going to
Christmas.
do this?
Let's grab the Christmas conspiracy, and I need to remember that I need to actually press my push to talk, otherwise Nero can't even hear what I'm saying.
Now, that could be problematic.
So yeah, I'm going to grab the Christmas conspiracy right now. A text on your phone informs you that you have been invited to a free viewing of a holiday performance at the Albion Theatre of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute. Apparently you are the personal guest of one of the performers. A free show is a free show, but are there ulterior motives afoot? Let's travel to London. Well, we already are in London, and it's a place you guys haven't seen yet, but I will explore it soon on my other character, and we will be hunting down all the lore pieces. But until then, this is your first look you will have at London. Isn't it nice?
London's beautiful. I really, really love it.
So now that we actually are on the mission, it says for us to claim our ticket at the Albion Theatre, which is right here, as you can see.
Right, let's go in.
Lovely loading screens. I mean, just look at all the artwork, all the little detail and everything.
I don't really feel dressed for such an occasion.
Throw a bathrobe over it and you'll be fine. Let's see. I need to speak to the attendant. What's over there? This is for friends and family. This is... Alright. So we're probably going to end up on the friends and family part of the balcony.
Should we speak to this guy?
We needed to talk to him first for the ticket and then look where we are.
Yeah, friends and family.
Yeah, it's friends and family, as I suspected. And then let's wait for the actual show. Woohoo! Now this place,
I guess this way.
in this place you can also have a special, a piece of lore that I
Oh,
haven't
a
gotten
bar.
yet. Let's see what this piece of lore is about. The Manna of Saint Nicholas. That's the special lore for the Christmas conspiracy, so we'll probably start reading that after we've got them all.
Let's take our seats.
You came. I wasn't sure you were going to. A friend of mine gave me your number. Said that if she ever went missing, to call you. Said you'd understand if I told you she had ties to Venice, and that she could no longer trust her employers. She's gone. Just vanished. I thought she was just a researcher. She sent me one of her notebooks and a vial of, I think it's perfume, and a note. Just a note. I want to meet you after the show and give them to you. Maybe you can find Angelina and... Shit. I have to go on stage now. Wish me luck.
Well, that's interesting. Well, that was a surprise.
Murder happens.
Yeah, but at such a public space. In such a violent way.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal, but you know.
They're not even all that hard, apparently.
No, not that hard.
I was expecting more from those guys.
Yeah. Sort of disappointing. Oh.
So these are Phoenicians and well, what can we tell about the Phoenicians without getting too much?
They are baddies.
They are pretty much an organization similar to the Templars, the Dragon and the Illuminati. However, they don't have ties to Venice, unlike us. Correct?
And they often act as mercenaries. I almost just died there. Boom.
Yeah, I think that was all of them.
Yeah, that should be all.
Poor guy.
Yeah, unfortunate, but nothing we could do now. Except,
I mean, was that really necessary?
look at his cell phone.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's the only thing glowing here.
Yeah. You know, just, he's dead. He doesn't need it anymore. Just, let's take it.
That's how all investigations go, right?
Yeah, often
Francis,
they do.
shit, they're coming after me. The Phoenicians don't have much time. Dug into something too deep, sending you contact info for an agent. Saw in the consul's records. Seems formidable, maybe even trustworthy. Sending you my notebook, don't know who I can trust in this council. Contact that agent. The Phoenicians are now going to be after you too. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Shouldn't have sent it to him, so should have sent it to me. Right?
Yes.
Let's see what the notes say.
Oh.
Alright. The Magic Flute. The Magic Flute premiered on September 30th on the 1791 in Vienna. Mozart conducted large crowds. Early success, obscure reports of some influential woman being highly offended by the depiction of the Queen of Night, but the name is lost. Who? Mozart dies on December 5th, 1791, December 5th. Apparently she thought it might have had some connection to Krampusnacht, which is something very old but has something to do with Christmas. But she started looking for other connections later. Apparently there's something about Masonic symbolism. So Mozart was a large brother. The Queen of Night may represent the anti-Masonic Roman Catholic Church. Her antagonist, Sarastro, represents rationalistic enlightenment. Humankind progresses from chaos to superstition to enlightenment. Dann ist die Erde ein Himmelreich und Sterbliche den Göttern gleich. Mozart was apprenticed at zur Wohltätigkeit, a Vienna lodge. His musical talents made him welcome in all the lodges. Masonic ideology played heavily into his work.
This is all quite interesting.
So that little German part, let me translate that for you guys, because I'm not sure whom of you can actually speak German. Then is the earth a heaven, and and are the mortals like gods, or the equals of gods. That's how it roughly translates. And then there's a bit about Aqua Tofana. Because of Mozart's death, still officially unknown, he complained to his wife that he had been poisoned with Aqua Tofana. Very specific, killed so soon after the premiere of the Magic Flute. Was this a Freemason plot? A plot by one of the secret societies? Seems unlikely. All gathered evidence indicates they were just as confused who ordered the killing. What was the motive? Seems to recall some sort of historical connection between Aqua Tofana and Manna of San Nicolas. Confirm in the library. Look for my research hidden in the volumes in the sunken library, and beware the sailors from Bari. Yeah, the sailors from Bari are the Phoenicians. That's pretty obvious. And well, the sunken library, we both know where it is. And then there's this little bottle of Manna di San Nicola.
Huh. Well, definitely not perfume.
No, it doesn't look like it. Seems more religious.
Well then. Oh, flute.
And there's a flute. Let's look in our inventory. A much used but well maintained flute used in this mission. Doesn't say anything else about it.
So, should we head to Venice?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of this place. Otherwise, cops might start thinking we have something to do with it. Of course, our organization will probably pay the cops off, but still.
Yeah, then again, we are expendable.
We are expendable, but we are still a very good agents. At least I am, I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, that could be different for me. Being part of the Illuminati and all that.
To the Templar, I'm a valuable asset that must be protected when possible.
To the Illuminati, I'm very expendable.
But yeah, I mean, when a police starts investigating me and due to something I have done for the Templars will probably just wave a wad of money and then it's done. I mean, they have the police in London in their pocket.
Yes, I'm valuable for the Illuminati. They would probably do that same, but, you know, they won't suffer many mistakes.
That's true. Templars won't suffer many mistakes either, but still.
We have courses for everyone.
So let's just rush there, or shall I wait for you?
Oh, I'm already going.
Oh, you're already on your way. I didn't see you. Oh yeah, I see you now on the map. So this here is the Eldwick station, and down here you can find Agatha.
Do you want to travel to Belfast?
We'll see how long this mission will take, and maybe we can start hunting down the harbingers of the apocalypse in back in 2012. I mean, back in 2012 when the Secret World came out, they actually had, instead of a Christmas event, they had an end of the world event due to the whole end of the Mayan calendar stuff that was happening back then.
And now they have it again.
Yeah, it's here again. You can still do some parts of the event at least. I don't know if the big monsters are still roaming the land.
Yes, they are actually. I actually died to one of them.
Yeah, those are monsters that you actually kill with massive groups, but you will get massive amounts of XP for it as well, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, one of them I saw had 15 million health.
Yeah, those are really massive group combat things. No,
But I picked up a small surprise from my bank before I came here, so you might see it at some point.
Yips, I overjumped. No, well. Funny how you suddenly appeared back on the platform.
Well, it's the Agatha.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's supposedly endless, and you know, stuff.
It's supposedly and be endless as such, and I guess if you would fall far enough, you would end up on the same spot again. But I don't know how or what. I don't think about it. I still haven't gotten to the lore piece that's up there on top of the entrance to Venice.
Oh yeah, I haven't too. Either. I mean,
I have no idea how to actually get up there.
Yeah, I've seen some people jumping, but I can't do it. It's just confusing to me. I mean,
yeah,
almost as confusing the whole
you'd almost think that you could get it from by jumping from up there, but then you'd just overshoot yourself like I did.
Yeah.
Let's just enter.
Yeah.
Now this is the sunken library. This is the home base for the Council of Venice. So we're actually going to something in Venice that is below ground, below water level probably, and where they have a massive library. And of course there are council chambers.
Yeah, this place is really cool. I like it. But yeah, Agatha is just really confusing. I mean, wasn't there something about Agatha leading to not just different places but also different times?
Oh yeah, the train station master actually mentioned that he came across his younger self.
Oh, that's very odd.
I don't know. Oh, there's
bugs.
a misandry in Rome. Bad man or just bad in bed? See what it says. After husband went to sleep healthy, never to awaken again, over 600 men dead and not a frowning widow among them. Cries of foul play, cries of poison, rumors rife with speculations and scandal. The name Giulia Tufana came to the surface. she had been selling a poison called aqua tofana to dissatisfied wives. The men of Rome did not realize there were so many that the means of acquiring the poison was so thoroughly passed through the quiet network of gossip. The poison was made using arsenic, lead and belladonna. It was colorless and tasteless. Aquila tofana was captured and executed in July of 1659 by August. It might have been noted that husbands were a little more attentive. Aqua tofana, also known as manna of San Nicholas, was sold in small vials with a picture of the saint. Could the Phoenician source be tainted? I suspect tofana was a purple agent and the murders or the vials themselves were sold for political favors, or she was there to remove the Phoenicians' enemies in Rome. Manna is the healing draught produced by the relic cadaver in Venice. Aqua tofana is the somehow tainted poison produced by the Phoenicians.
Whoa. Like, the mana comes from the corpse.
Yeah, as it says here. Is produced
Ah.
by the relic cadaver.
That sounds fairly disgusting.
This I've heard weirder stuff, so by now examine the translation of Saint Nicholas. Had to stabilize the area, and in the chaos of war, the vying for the relics, particularly between Bari and Venice, was fierce. In spring of 1087, sailors from Bari seized the remains of Saint Nicholas from Myra. They returned to Bari, arriving with the holy cadaver on the 9th of May, 1087. Some called them thieves and pirates, some called them ecstatic pilgrims on a mission given to them through a divine vision from St. Nicholas himself. What is fact is that they did not retrieve the entire cadaver. Half of it remained in Myra and was later moved to Venice, and so the body of St. Nicholas was translated to both Bari and Venice. The remains of St. Nicholas were fabled to exude a clear liquid smelling of rose water called manna or myrrh. It was believed to have miraculous powers. The testimonials of this fantastic story are most complete. Vials of myrrh have been sold all over the world for centuries. The council was in Myra at the time, pre-Venice. We trained the monks of Myra. The sailors from Bari, the Phoenicians maybe, and without the full cadaver their production of mana is limited. They must want to change that. They must want to attack Venice. Did Mozart and the Masons design a hidden crypt to house Venice's half of the St. Nicholas? Heard one of the elder members mention the council has an ancient entrance to the San Nicolo al Lido via underground tunnels. Can't be far from here. I'm going to go look for it.
Oh,
So apparently
the
they have
mystery
half
deepens.
of the corpse of Saint Nicholas is over here, and the other half is well, in Bari, where the Phoenicians are currently camped out.
This is all very odd.
Now, Saint Nicholas is actually a saint that the Dutch have a holiday for, and that's the 5th of December, the birthday of Saint Nicholas. Old man with saintly robes and everything, comes to the Netherlands and passes out gifts to children. That's the short of it. There's a whole lot more going on with it, but that's the short of it. And this is actually the same saint they're talking about.
This doesn't seem to do anything.
Cultus de Ghouls offers not but modes of dust.
Yeah.
If you are familiar with the game, it's a board game, Eldritch Horror. One of the artifacts you can get is the Cult of the Ghouls, and you can, in a return for your sanity, you can get clues from that book without fail. It's the same book again. Am I missing a book?
Yes, there should be some books that... Oh, there's one here.
Alright.
Not sure if this is the one though.
Coptic Handbook of
doesn't
Visual
seem to be.
Power.
Doesn't seem to be it. We're not
Definitely
going to get
looks
anything out of that.
interesting, but yeah, I won't be able to get anything out of this. We're probably looking for a book with a note of verse again.
Yeah, we're out of time right now. I would actually try
here's
and
something. The
see if that
Malleus
can be translated.
Maliscarium.
Well then.
A book about demons. If you want
Yeah.
to read that, you can probably pause the screen.
Yeah.
See what this one is. On Masonic Symbology and the Magic Flute. That's probably the
that
right
sounds
book.
promising.
Yeah, it definitely sounds promising.
Doesn't the Malleus Maleficarum translate into like the witch hammer?
Yeah, it's also a very... it's the name of the witch hunters in Warhammer 40k that hunt down demons.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, a question of Lilith. Masonic imagery and allusions of the antagonism of the Catholic Church, one stage past the chaos of the serpent, aside, one might compare the Queen of the Night to Lilith. The ancient Hebrew term Lilith translates to night creatures, night monster, night hag, and screech owl. She represents a nocturnal majesty of her own. Lilith, named in a list of monsters in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Lilith, who was cast out of the garden by the chaos of the serpent. Lilith, who, according to the 13th century writings of Rabbi Isaac ben Jacob HaKohen, then coupled with the archangel Samael. See Act 2, Scene 3. Der Hölle Rache kocht in meinem Herzen. The vengeance of hell boils in my heart. Note her frightfully maternal role. Note her grand entrance, with stage set by Carl Friedrich Schinkel. If these allusions were indeed purposeful on the part of Mozart, one might take a fanciful moment and wonder, if we could conjure the person of Lilith from the pages of folklore and theology, what would she think of her representation? Mozart's death is tied to the magic flute, and the dissatisfaction of some group. I'm sure, who did he offend? Research suggests Mozart and the Masons being employed to design a secret expansion to the Council of Venice's catacombs. Conclusion. The magic flute was written as some sort of coded key to enter.
This is interesting. Lilith seems to...
Now the question remains, what is the... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What is the connection between Lilith and the Phoenicians? Did she just hire them?
Or is she one of them?
Do you want to travel to the San Nicolo al Lido catacombs?
Yes, let me
Yes,
just-
please.